Brian Harman, 5 under 65. Brian, what about this course kind of suited your game today?
Just finally found a little bit of ball striking. It's been a tough go last few months. Really had a great fall and was really hoping to kind of springboard into this year, and it's just been kind of hit or miss. So just trying to rededicate myself and get as mad at it as I can and try to hit some good shots. Finally came through today.
Did you feel that in your prep this week ahead of today?
I felt like it was pretty close. Like I was just one little thought away from getting it right, and it just kind of worked out for today.
We're going to take some questions back here.
Yeah, Brian, guys threw a couple of 62s up early. You know, does your mindset change at all? Is there some pressure to push it a little bit, or did you just figure, it's gettable, I'll get mine too?
Yeah, it's really easy to feel like you have to get going when you got a couple guys that are at 8 under. But you know, I was kind of fortunate where I started off with a couple birdies early, so I was able to kind of settle down early and not feel like I had to chase it.
We're gonna go right here to Rex.
Brian, did you say you had to get mad?
I just didn't feel like I was giving it my best. So when I say like get mad at it, like I just try to do my best and work real hard at it.
And what do you think it is that clicked? Is it the one thing or just your anger?
I finally started hitting it a little bit better, and hadn't really been putting well either. So I knew I was my prep this week, I knew I'd putt pretty good just by the way the ball's rolling, but the ball striking has been kind of hit or miss, and today was a good day. So.
And what do you think the hardest shot on the course was today?
Hardest shot on the course, I think the tee shot on either the tee shot on 12 or the second shot on 17 for me are the two hardest shots.
Dylan.
I know it's only one round, Brian, but then how validating is it to come out in a U.S. Open and start this way, given your form hasn't been where you've wanted it to be?
Right. I mean, it's a big golf course, and that's kind of where I've been struggling. Like, I've been playing where I'm supposed to play well, you know, Colonial, Harbortown, stuff like that. But, yeah, you know, I've played well in big golf courses. I just haven't this year. So it's nice to come to a hard place and put up a decent score.
Can you identify a particular moment of frustration the last couple months, anywhere where it really felt like, God, I've had enough of this?
Yeah, I had a really good chance the last day at Colonial, I felt like, and just got out there and just had nothing on Sunday. Played what I felt like was really good golf Saturday, and then Sunday just had nothing. And so I was really, really upset.
Brian, I mean, obviously you're playing 20, 25 tournaments a year. For your case, probably 15 years at least.
Right.
Do you get complacent? Is that what happens, or you just get frustrated?
I think you just get tired. It's just hard to be on all the time, and you're constantly trying to grab motivation from places. And, you know, for me, I'm 36. I got 3 young kids. So, you know, that temptation of wanting to be home all the time is real. I miss them. And but I do love playing golf, and I love competing. So I have to remember that, and I have to remember that this is what I love to do.
So even though this is a big ballpark for you, what do you like about it?
I like that. I think the USGA does a pretty good job of giving you scoreable holes. There were plenty of scoreable holes today, even though there were holes that were extremely difficult. You know, holes like 13 and even like hole like 12 is normally a scoreable hole, but where the pin was today, it wasn't scoreable. And I feel like they do a pretty good job of mixing and matching. Like sometimes you'll get to a super long hole, but the pin's in a very accessible spot. So, yeah, I thought the setup was fantastic today.
Sean?
That 6th hole is one everyone talks about. Does it favor lefties over righties, righties over lefties?
I wouldn't know. I've only played it left-handed today. So
the way it looks, do you think it?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, where the pin is today, it's a narrow spot. So whichever way the ball's spinning doesn't really make much of a difference. You can if the pin's over there on the right and you lay up far, it may be a little bit better for a lefty. Trying to say the only reason I made birdies because I'm left-handed?
I was curious how you saw it.
There's plenty of righties that made birdie today.
Brian, thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good one.